Hello and welcome to my channel. This is Cold Fire, and I will be doing a love message. I don't know about you. I'm celebrating February as the month for love, and let's see what comes up. What is it that your person wants to say? What is it that they're thinking? What is it that they want to do? Let's get a love message from the universe oracle card first, and then we'll go to the star astral or the prairie. If y'all haven't come across this TV show or TV series on Netflix called The OA, please go and watch it. It's a really beautiful show. It helped me understand soul connections and how we are all connected to through love. Even in the movie Interstellar, uh, Emilia Brand is trying to explain to Matthew McConaughey's character, Jonathan Cooper. I'm gonna switch on the lights. Give me a moment. We are all connected through love. Love is a frequency. It literally is a frequency, a sound frequency, which I don't think can be replicated through instruments. But it's only because we haven't tried. We've lived our lives as residents of planet Earth so far, based on based off of ego. It's the personality that we develop based on fears and survival instinct. And I think it's been a very long time since we've realized that we're done with that, but we still want to hold on to superficial things, no matter how redundant and obsolete that part of ourself is, especially when this earth, this earth that I am right now living on, and its parallel realities and alternate realities connected to this earth. Um, it's graduated from karma to dharma, ascended from the third density to the fourth density, and this is like a permanent. It's like a graduation, so you needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't always loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. Yes, this is coming. This energy is coming up. Like, you are going to realize that your person, especially somebody from the past, has always loved you, and it's because of the barrier of ego is why you haven't been able to receive or give love. Like, you were unable, even though you held the frequency of love for each other. Especially, this connection was built on love, but because of many layers of ego, and because we were towards the end of the karmic phase chapter of this planet, as well as ascending from the third dimension to the fourth dimension, the ego was karmic entities were literally getting a last bit of power, wanting to hold us down, keep us down. There's a very intense energies that are coming through right now. It's like some kind of fear erupting in my system. It's memory, it's nostalgia of the way we used to think, and something we are very used to doing for forever, since the beginning of time, since the beginning of our earth, our civilization, our ancient civilizations as well, since the beginning of life on earth. And letting that go sometimes feels like we're letting go of something that we always knew, and we're even we always knew, and even though we know that it's going to be nirvana, it's going to be so liberating, it's going to be so profound, it's going to be so beautiful when we actually step into this new chapter, even though we know that it's like letting go of something we already knew and were used to doing, getting out of our routine, ways of thinking and thought processes and thought forms that we had finally accepted based on belief systems, karmic belief systems. Letting all of that go seems really scary. It feels really scary. I'm getting this scary energy. Debilitated, discomfort. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. Like, you feel so tired and uncomfortable from having to let go of old belief systems. Like, I'll give. Let's take for example. Now, in the past, interracial um, couples, right? They they never even bothered interacting with each other, because even though there was a lot of love, very few people, very few people fought against that and came together, because even though they knew of examples of interracial couples who had shunned society and everything, run away and gotten married, they really suffered a lot in their life, because they were banished from their families, the racial communities, etc. And for those of us who it didn't matter to us, uh, um, but we didn't even take it up. We didn't even bother. We were like, it's going to be too much drama. It just doesn't fit. The love for us doesn't fit in the life situations. Our life situations don't fit. This used to be before, and now, for us who are faced with life without those barriers, and we ourselves didn't ever have those barriers, but to avoid drama and trauma, we were like, okay, this is how the world is laid out: interracial couples, or people who, uh, people falling in love with a larger age gap, or whatever it might have been that was a social conditioning and programming of that system of karma. Like, all of that is gone. It's just disappeared into thin air. light workers, like tarot readers, spiritualists, social activists, and all have done whatever they could. We have done whatever we can, and we still continue doing it to first bring about a sort of mass awakening to the fact that all of this now is literally just a figment of our imagination that is coming from the past. All of our past is gone. Even though the family members or societal factors that restricted you from uh, pursuing love connections across the genre, like across the entire spectrum of love connections, whether it be platonic, plutonic, uh, karmic, um, whatever it might be. Like, even if you and your person uh, are married with children, one of y'all or both of you, um, interracial couples, like maybe one belongs to a very financially, materialistically affluent family, and the other one comes from limited resources, or somebody's from a business background and somebody's from a service background, somebody's from a creative background, and somebody is from a very um, orthodox culture. You know, if two people hold the frequency of love for each other, they are supposed to explore it. But earlier, we knew better than to not explore it, because earlier it was based on a structure, that a very solid structure, a very ego based, a fear based, a survivalist structure, where humanity was still very fragile. The level of consciousness was very primal fear, primal instinct, and now and so was the entire planet. The planet was still very young, so the level of consciousness and awareness was very low, as the collective consciousness of the planet itself, right, was on a lower level. Ascension essentially means first the awakening that, okay, we are done with this chapter, we're done with being so afraid of systems breaking down. Our we have become much more stronger, experienced, we have become older, right? So at the turn of the millennia, we started awakening to this fact that earth has grown up. And then in the 2010s, in the teens of planet Earth of this millennia, we sort of started celebrating that without understanding what are we celebrating. And as soon as we entered the 20s, we had to suddenly start taking action after celebrating the fact that we've grown up. We need to start taking action as to awakening people, stepping out there in society, and all of the love connections that we had left on the back burner, avoided because of whatever it might be, to avoid drama, because this earth was not ready, time was not ready, people were not ready. We had to leave that behind, and we had to start pursuing it. But it was a massive battle. It was a massive battle for the last 2 years, definitely. um, 3 years, I would say, 2020, 2021, and 2022. And now we are in union energy. So we have all accepted that karmic templates restrictions, boundaries, barriers when it comes to love, holding love are gone. We're just dealing with the ghouls and ghosts and specters in the fog of our the way we used to live, and now we're just fighting off ghosts or listening to ghosts and demons that demons of our karmic history on this planet. There is literally a free flow of love, the frequency of love. We are connecting all of the souls that you are supposed to be connecting to. When it comes to love, you're automatically connecting with them, and you're seeing the real from the fake now. You are learning to go and explore and be present and listen to what they have to say, observe their behaviors, and it just takes a fraction of a second, a very short time, to understand that they hold the frequency of love for you or not. Is this your real person? A real person means the one where both of you are able to hold the frequency of love, and a fake person is that a person who is unable to sustain the connection based on love frequencies, unable to hold the frequency of love. They're still so they are a fake person. So this kind of differentiation is happening, but also be really careful and mindful that your South Node, the past, the people from your past who you knew that there was love here, and there was like a really a Venus beloved, your beloveds from the past. You all need to probably still give them time, because they are debilitated, and they are going through a lot of discomfort right now, trying to, because probably they are the ones, your person, they are the ones who were restricted the most, and you are the one who was led to be free, even through all the barriers of the belief systems of interracial couple. Like, you didn't believe any of it, you didn't have to believe any of it, because you didn't have that restriction personally on you, but they did. Like, so they have lived their entire life in those restrictions, but you haven't. So for you to transition from karma to dharma, from third density to fourth density, along with the divine timing of divine timing and the ascension of planet Earth, is very easy. It's very easy. But for them, it is very, very debilitating, because they literally have to physically break down all the restrictions and walls and then be free. I think they have essentially done that. They have done that. That's why they are so debilitated. They're so debilitated, breaking down their entire past. For you, it was probably just about accepting that, yes, it's here, finally it's here. Like, this reality, the real reality, the dream reality is here. It was as easy as that for you, but for them, it's like literally it's literally, oh, trying to push away quicksand, and reaching to you. So that is probably what is causing a little bit of delay and worry for you, that will they be able to manage it. Trust me, it's just a matter of time. It's just a matter of time. We've had a very long past on this planet. We ourselves have lived for a very long time. So some of you might have reached the age of 33, where you could have left your entire past and learn to embrace your connections based on whether this is love or this is ego, whether these are soul to soul connections, or whether there are demons that you are facing and fighting within another person's system and mind. So what is mine for the doing? Work, Prairie Mound Ant. So they are your person is actually making a list of things that they've got to work on themselves, or like what is it that they need to do right now, because their entire life has been broken down. All of the structures, all of the systems that they were used to, the grid that they were used to working in, the templates that they were used to following. It's like, 2 o'clock. When I go to work, this is what it is. When I go home, this is what it is. When I socialize, this is what it is. And all of that has gone because it was all based on uh, past outdated structures, right? So how can I know myself as bigger than any fear? Prairie king snake, shed. Yes, now they're shedding all of those layers. I get a feeling like they don't even know if there is anything beyond all of those layers of ego programming, fear-based programming, social conditioning. It's like it's like a journey of self-discovery, whether without knowing whether there is a self or not. It's like they've forgotten. Am I ready to be seen? Yeah, of course. And like a bald eagle soar. I saw. Oh my god! On Instagram, I was as soon as I woke up. I think it was the second video or post, second, maybe the second one that caught my attention was of a bald eagle, and I was like, why am I suddenly seeing a bald eagle? And it was literally perched like this. And then it turned around to look at me. And I was like, oh, okay. This is the kind of stare that, not this one, but facing in front. I was like, this is the kind of stare my divine counterpart gives me. So it's like when they continue shedding the layers, it's like they are like, am I ready to be seen? Because all of the layers of the conditioning and programming um, was to show a society, to a family, uh, that look, this is how I am, right? You like the packaging, right? And now the people who are seeing the packaging have who wanted to just see the superficial fake stuff on these on powerful souls that have been on the twin flame journey, as and then have identified the divine counterpart, right? The people in their life, people who have been so prominent and permanent in their lives, or just used to seeing a fake self, a more disciplined self, a more uh like, here I am, here I'm going to give you the best of what you expect from me. But that is a fake self that they've created, the of ego that they've created to be able to interface with the people in their life, right? But now that requirement is completely gone, and these other people are unable to see anything of what they knew of your person anymore. So even if your person is still trying to say, yes, yes, I am your son, I'm your daughter, I'm your husband, I'm your wife, I'm your father, this or mother, this is how I am. is showing up. This is me, your a boyfriend or girlfriend or fiance. This is me, your boss. This is me, your colleague. This is me, your friend. This is me, your best friend. Like, see, this is how I will show up with you in my interactions with you. This is me, who I owe you money. This is me, you owe me money, but I'm still going to show up, like, to make you comfortable, to please you, so that I can have peace in my life. Now, since those interactions, all of those interactions, all those labels, which were for the ego phase or karmic phase of planet Earth in the third density, have just been stripped off because we've gone into the fourth density. And now time is like a spatial dimension. We're supposed to function in the non-linearity of time. Now, since we've reached there, it's like, oh, okay, now I want to hide my energy, because these people are used to seeing me like this, and I'm used to showing up like this in front of them, a fake self, a created self based on other people's requirements. And so they are taking their time to check if they themselves are ready. They're tired, they're mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted, possibly. Is it time to reclaim and reinvent the structures in my life? Black footed ferret, take over. They know it's time to reinvent and take over. Definitely. They know. What would help me feel safe in opening up? Mallard, dabble. Okay. So it's like, it's like they're taking over, taking charge of their life, and it's all going to be based on self. But also they're struggling with this fact that, there is a structure, or there isn't. They're like, I don't think there is any structure left anymore, look, or the need for a structure anymore. But they're going to start like, with basically taking over their life, taking control of their life now, based on what they perceive to be the most efficient and suitable for themselves, for their safety, and peace of mind. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards. That's what we have had from the oracle. What are they? What are they? Let me see. What are they thinking? Let's start with, what are they thinking? What's the thought? What are the thought forms inside a person's head? What are the thought forms inside your person's head? What is their thought process like? What is getting compiled? What is getting processed? What reports are getting generated in their mind? Let's check it out. This is exciting. This is a very exciting energy coming through. Temperance. Okay. They're thinking about taking a very, 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 very indefinite long break, mental break. But yeah, they. It's like they're still spying on you. Like, they're like, how do I spy on you? Or like, I want to take a break from spying on you. They're ready to take action on you. They're done, like, um it's like they feel they can't see you anymore. They're not getting any real information about you anymore. Or whatever they're receiving, it seems like a big lie. It seems like a big lie, is what I am get sensing from your person. Yeah, it's like they know on the inside. They know very well on the inside who you are and how you are, what kind of a soul you are, what kind of a person you are, what's in your heart, what's your soul like, and they have been. It's like they can't see you like that. When they observe you externally, they can't. It's like they're always feeling that they're missing something all the time. But even after this, like, uh, not even after taking a break from watching you, hearing about you, like, there was a long phase where they distanced themselves from you, possibly no contact. um but that was not done 100%. That was not done 100%. This energy has always been prominent. Like, they've been getting information about you. They've been spying on you, stalking you, and all of that. But they keep feeling like this fear of missing out. It's like they're continuously feeling that they're missing out on something. They're missing out on some information, and they're trying to think about it intensely, and they're finding that ultimate clarity. uh they're finding what they were looking for by just focusing on what they know about you instead of what they are seeing or hearing about you. Correct? They're just looking deep inside their heart and soul. They're thinking about the version of you that they know without all of the your experiences together, your past, or whatever it might be, whatever they've seen, whatever they've heard, um, in actual face-to-face interactions, as well as like on social media, online, um, or if other people had been talking to them about you, if they'd asked other people to keep an eye on you, all of that, like, they have been able to put that aside and focus on what they feel about you. And they're thinking about all the aspects of you that they missed out, that they never found out. And then they realize that i I already know that on the inside of all the things that I've missed out. And that those are the things that make me the most happiest, because that is the purest impression. It's a soul making an impression on the other soul. Like, it's soul recognition, right? That is the most important. The rest of it all was an illusion. Like, he or she, your person is saying he or she, just, they were also projecting an image so that they could be safe and they could have peace of mind with these other people in their lives, like whoever they were coming across to. And because I was also doing the same thing. So your person is saying he or she never recognized the real me, never saw what the real me was doing or saying or thinking, because even I was projecting a false self. So they're really in deep contemplation when in their mind about this, in their mind and heart about this. Like they're really deeply thinking about how both of y'all were showing up on the outside is to make sure that you're safe. It makes sure that you're safe uh, in this world outside, and that's about it. The world safe is coming through your safety of your everything, like peace of mind, money, all of that, of your physical, financial, mental, emotional safety. You are safeguarding yourself, selves, both of you. And but that was not your real self, and they've realized that. And they also kind of realized that you realized it a long time ago, and you have been living your life in that knowledge that I know the real I know my person really, and you're truly I recognize the soul truly. And they're like, okay, I don't recognize I have not been living, in spite of knowing I recognize my person truly, I have not lived my life in accordance to that knowledge. And that's why they feel like they've missed out on a lot of opportunities living a truly happy and content and abundant life. Um, what are they feeling? They're feeling like this. They feel a lot of love for you. This is such intense love. This is something so new for them. This is like a first time probably on their entire soul's journey that they're feeling like this, and that is really scaring them. It's like they feel that they have lost you. They've lost this, that they had something. They feel that they've lost this. They've never felt like this before. And this profound love, they feel like they've lost that profound love, and they're having sleepless nights over it. Okay. They're feeling like they're feeling very confused. They're trying to manifest you back, like, they're feeling the intense need to sincerely manifest you back in their lives, like working out something even in spite of this confusion created by a feeling of lost this ultimate love. Uh, they they they're feeling very, very confused, and there's probably manifesting a way out of this confusion, a practical way out of this confusion. The feeling inclined to find a practical solution to this confusion. Yeah. Nine of Pentacles on Four of Pentacles. They're feeling that their resources are limited, as well as they're uh, the in the hands of somebody else, is what I'm getting. It's like somebody keeps on showing them like financial factors, like they're feeling very caught up and tied in financially, and they're feeling this intense love for you, and that is confusing them, because uh, at the same time they're feeling that they're working towards um, their independence, their financial independence, but also feeling controlled by the financial independence. The only freedom that they're feeling is because of this love for you, but it's like that love is not going to free me off this, whoever is holding me back, right? financially. That's not going to free me. And it's got something to do with this toxic group of people. They're feeling like, this toxic group of people who are just into celebrating, whiling, like this fake show of love, where they know what is real love, right? To that connection with you, and they know this is really fake, and that is keeping them small, that is keeping their life small. They're feeling very small. They're feeling very petty, stuck in these fake and fake love connections, these people who just get together and waste their time talking lies. They're very confused. They're feeling very confused right now. Your person is very confused right now. um, and there are definitely people in their lives. These could be just friends or people that they are surrounded with and have to deal with, who are like, who want to keep them small when it comes to money. But your person is definitely feeling very close to financial independence. It's just that at the moment they're very confused, because they feel so much freedom, and they feel like they are the holy grail when they think of the love that they feel for you inside. Your love is making them feel like the holy grail. um, and that what is confusing them is their pursuit of financial independence is making them feel small, like completely opposite to this holy grail. It's making them feel very stingy and miserly and petty. The pursuit of financial independence is uh, whatever they have to do right now to be financially independent is making them feel very small, because it's coming with an attachment to some very wasteful energy. People who just waste, who are a waste, who waste, and they're very confused as to how does my financial independence come through this, especially when I have the holy grail of love. I've discovered the holy grail of love. Your person really loves you a lot. We have the Eight of Pentacles. What this is what do they want to say? They want to say that they're really focusing on creating something. We have the Eight of Pentacles. Eight of Pentacles. They're working on this. They're working on this. They know that we have the Sun card here. They're working on something. They're working, definitely working on something when it comes to financial security. They've struck gold. They've literally struck gold, and that's going to give them a chance to bring this chariot about to you. They're doing this for you. This is what they want to say. They're doing this for you. They're doing this for you, so that y'all can go away and have a good life. Like, they want to say, they're saying that they're so focused on financial independence, and on building something of their own, possibly their own empire, their own product, their own intellectual property or whatever it is that they're working towards something, possibly in secrecy. They're they're keeping other people confused, but they know that they have struck gold. They know that they have found their ultimate means of financial abundance, and it's guided. They're getting guidance directly from the divine realms. This is the god, the sun god, Ra. Uh, the sun god Ra in the sky. Like, your person is being guided by the ultimate source of abundance and clarity and happiness and cornucopia. And look at the Seven of Cups at the bottom of the deck. As soon as I pick this up, they are they are very clear, but their strategy right now is to confuse other people, or to keep other people in darkness about what they are doing. And finally, when they have fixed this, when this becomes a permanent, this this becomes a reality of their financial situation, when they have secured it. Four of Pentacles also says security. When they have secured their pentacles, that's when they're going to just come for you. And even you are not going to know. You're not going to know, because that is the kind of secrecy that they've maintained. They don't want any other mind to know other than them, not even you. So, but that's what we have tarot for. We can get some timings on situations so that you're not caught off guard and you're ready. Okay, there might be some very they're sending the wounded feminine away. That the combination of Five of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles here, and Four of Wands at the bottom of the deck. Like, if they had exes, or if they had like other women, feminine, I said feminine, so it could be men or women, even though there's a woman here depicting the feminine energy. So if there were any low vibing, miserable feminine energies, male or female, feminine energies in their lives, they're five of Pentacles. They have basically ghosted themselves. They have they have those energies have ghosted themselves. They themselves have become ghosts in this person's life. And your person has any of these low vibing people who've been trying to get to your person, try to associate with your person. They Your person has essentially conveyed energetically that you mean nothing to me, even though you might see me uh, holding your hand, interacting with you. That is only enough to just send you away. There's a boat. I'm interacting with you just to send you away. This is what uh, your person is trying to tell you, that I am sending these people away. These people, these low vibing people who were trying to build associations with me, they mean nothing. They're just like they're this, like this figure, that this energy field, this dead energy field, the ghost, like, just lingering around. And it's this has this has never been my this is somebody else's ghosts that are lingering out. It's somebody else's house. It's coming from somebody else's ancestral karma. So I'm the ferryman who's ferrying these ghosts away, these low vibing feminine energies, this distraught, these destitute, men and women, or whatever, these damsel in distress energies, they can come through men as well. And boys, girls, men, women, old, young, child, this energy can come through anyone. And they're sending anyone, anyone who holds this energy away, like actually physically holding that them and sending them away. This is what they want to tell you. They're asking you to wait for them, continue waiting for them, and holding space for them. This combination, holding space for them. A person wants to say that yes, there is definitely both your highest level soulmate and your divine counterpart are asking you to hold space for them. The two different energies coming up, like, they're asking you to be patient, continue being patient, and hold space for them. And these are two energies. Hold space for them. Your highest level soulmate, like your divine counterpart, and then your highest level soulmate is asking, are both asking you to hold space for them. It's like you, there is victory for you. There's victory for you here. Hold space for them. More patience is required. That is what your um, both your highest level soulmate and divine counterpart are saying. Your person are saying they could be more than one person that you're dealing with here. It's just energy, and both of them are coming with the same energy. So it holds true for both of them. It might just play out in different scenarios. The details might be different, but the energy is the same. It might play out in different scenarios with these two people, but they're definitely two people that I'm sensing. It's a duo, and both of them are asking the same thing, to hold space for this love. Let's start clarifying. Um, we'll start with the Four of Cups and the Sun card. What is clarifying the Four of Cups and the Sun card? Page of Cups in reverse. It's like a confession of love, a confession. They missed an opportunity to confess their love of how they truly, truly feel about you. That is what they're feeling. They missed out on many opportunities because they held back. This was at the bottom of the deck. They held back in expressing. Uh, they they literally sat down on top of the thought form and the thought process that would allow them to be expressive towards you. They kept all of that happiness for themselves. It's like they were being very protective of how they feel about you, to such an extent that they didn't even let those thoughts come into their mind for other people to harvest those thoughts from their mind or read their mind. And neither did they express this to you, because if they expressed it to you, then you might go and tell other people. They wanted to keep this like really secret and just for themselves. Both there are two people here, like I've said, there are two people here. Both of them did not express how they feel about you, is because, and I think this has got something to do with the people, the friends, close friends in both these people's lives and your lives as well. It's interference, karmic friends. um Friends were supposed to be friends, but like, uh because of them being always a meddling and interfering factor. We had some, yeah, meddling. Your friends meddling has, like, that has caused your person to think less about you or not think about you at all in the past, though. It's like they felt that your friends, their friends, were constantly trying to read their mind, regarding you, both of these people, and that's why they just stopped. They stopped, like, all mental energy, and they started projecting in front of the friends group, like, no, I don't like her, there's nothing about her, I don't think about her at all, there is nothing to do with her, and all the while keeping this, like, profound love for you, profound happiness that they feel, this profound soul recognition, completely to themselves, like hiding their thoughts, period, about you completely. um that was in the past. We have the prince, the daughter of wands. That is the page of wands, clarifying the princess of swords. That's the page of swords, and the knight of swords. It's this is a four of swords here, but it's like their third eye has opened, and they're looking on the inside, and they realize that here, um there are some external thought forms, there are some there's some external mental energy that's still lingering around them, ready to attack, but now it's like, okay, but what is done is done. Like, my third eye is open, and I can no longer uh, stop my thoughts about him or her. Like, it's just open, people are just going to see, they are just going to see, even if they're waiting for a chance to strike, they are going to know what I clearly think about him or her, and what I they're going to know that they are my highest level soulmate, they're going to know that they're my divine counterpart, they're going to see it in my mind, they're going to see it in my, and they're going to want to strike. So I'm laying low, that is what they're doing. Let's get a clarification for the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups. Let's go, like, build a connection between thoughts and feelings. Let's do that. Let's do that before we clarify the Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Pentacles, the Knight of Swords and the Ace of Cups, please. Mind and heart connection. Mind and heart connection. Emotions, deep emotions coming out, like, the emotions are being projected upwards into the third eye chakra, and the crown is opening up, like, oh, that this is what it is, the crown chakra opening up. And, like, now, like, the like, God is saying that I'm going to place this information in this person's mind. I'm going to give them the key to unlock the secrets of their, okay, secrets of love, the whole deal that they are. So, like, your person has been told by God, universe, whatever they have been praying to, for some sacred knowledge, We had something sacred thing over here as well. In some sacred knowledge that their feet, secret knowledge. It's like they have unlocked the door that is in between their mind and heart, and now their mind and heart are working together. They're free to express. They're free to express their thoughts and feelings. They feel free to express now because they have the ultimate wisdom and ultimate knowledge coming directly from the divine realms and source, from their higher self. It itself, like their higher self, and their mind is one right now. So your person has recognized the role that you play, and the highest level soulmate plays, and this has been going on from the beginning of everything. They realize that that is the kind of realization that has happened, that me and my divine counterpart is this person, and our highest level soulmate is this person. And the highest level soulmate is recognizing that this is the pair of divine counterparts. And obviously I feel a lot of love because I might be in a divine masculine polarity. I'll be more romantically attached to the divine feminine counterpart, or connected to the divine counterpart in this lifetime, or in all lifetimes. But like, it's like kind of, there's this like ultimate clarity. This is like divine sacred knowledge. This is like, am I ready to be seen as a divine counterpart who has a highest level soulmate, whose divine counterpart is connected with the highest level soulmate, has been connected for all over. Am I ready to be seen by that highest level soulmate? So this is like your person and the highest level soulmate that you'll share as divine counterparts, is like, that kind of thing. And they know that it is inevitable. That is what, that knowledge is what has unlocked this potential energy, the emotional energy, the ultimate potential within them. And that is that is their power source right now. The source is the power source, because this pocket of potential energy of lifetimes after lifetimes after lifetime finally has opened up now. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, let's get clarification for the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles, please. Clarifications for the Four of Pentacles and the Nine of Pentacles. Uh, we have three cards: the Three of Swords, Father of Wands, that is King of Wands, and okay, they're breaking free. They're definitely they feel that they have blasted this thing, keeping these two other people tied to them always. Like, it can be different set of two people. Like, there is a uh, let's say there is person A and B stuck to them. Then there is person C and D stuck to them. Then E and F stuck to them. These pairs have continuously been stuck to them. Nobody comes to them one on one, right? They all come in a pair, like to uh, kind of get them stuck from both directions, like in the middle. And they just like, now know, they know how to break out of that, and they have successful, and how to stand in their own power, in in solitude and a singlehood, in their own power, like in their own singularity, in the they in so they just basically know how to stand alone on themselves, on on their pedestal, by themselves, in their power. And they've just uh these people who were coming at them, trying to attach themselves, associate themselves, like, they've essentially, they know, they really, really know, they feel that they have uh dismissed everyone, they've dismissed everyone, and everyone uh who was coming to them with an offer of friendship and money, and trying to get them stuck in some kind of karmic contract, looking at them like a just a source for money, uh, uh, or a contact that they could hide behind, their uh, make use of, just offer this kind of a bond, this contract kind of a thing continuously, like, when it comes to money, and even projecting it as friendship, but it all being about money. It's like these trying to thieves trying to hide behind them, for some kind of protection, because your person is very, very powerful. They can protect them. They can protect the biggest criminal. I mean, the authorities will not even come after those people if uh, your person says that, yeah, yeah, they're around me. Like, authorities will, like, we don't want to bother your persons, both of them. Your highest level soulmate and your divine counterpart, both of them are that powerful in the 3D world, and they're recognizing that people will take advantage of associating with them, whether it be friends or social groups or whatever, just to get away from the things that they've done, like robbing money, like, not just the authorities, but the people who these people owe money to, or who they've stolen from, will not come and bother, will not come and ask them, because they're attached to your persons. um they're attached to your persons, because nobody wants uh, to disturb your persons, both of them. So it's like, even if they're really rich, even if their crimes are financial crimes are really high, obviously those people are taking advantage of your person's association with them. And so they're breaking free of all of this, whether it be a small time thief or whether it be a large money laundering scheme. Your person is saying, no more, break away from me. Like, I'm, I'm I'm dismissing you completely and thoroughly. Yeah, King of Pentacles, was shining as a true King of Pentacles, not this thief kind of, this hoarder kind of King of Pentacles, this fake King of Pentacles. My God, they've understood. They've understood. They're no longer feel. They're no longer feeling sorry. They're no longer feeling confused. They're no longer feeling tied down. They've broken free of the confusion and the sorrow. They see a way forward out of this. Let's see what that is. Ace of Cups clarified. Ace of Let's clarify the Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups. Somebody keeps coming in and going, like, somebody's watching and then they leave. It's like, I don't know. Like, what do you all even watch the entire video or not? But okay, it's up to you. You don't need to watch the entire video. But yes, Ace of Cups and Seven of Cups clarified by the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, okay, so they have found some balance because of this love, this newfound information, this holy grail of information and knowledge about the soul connection, uh, the soul connection that your persons feel with you and with each other. They found this balance, and your persons know that you have many options, and they're not just getting comfortable with that. They're like, even if she or he chooses these other options and not any one of us, or if uh, she or he chooses to go with the highest level soulmate or the divine counterpart, they have found like balance in their uh they see the beauty and harmony, and in it they see that it's all going to be for for the for the best love story ever told. Or they've heard, and they get to be a part of it one way or the other, and that makes them feel content and happy and balanced and satisfied. They feel, they feel that this is going to be the seeds of the seeds that they're going to get to build a new life. This is what is powering them. This easing down of confusion, the easing down of confusion that comes from who is he or she going to choose? Is she going to choose him, or is she going to choose me, or them? Like, is it going to be the highest level soulmate, or is it going to be the divine counterpart, or is it going to be just some random person? Like, now they know that it's definitely not some random person. It's going to be either the divine counterpart or the soulmate, and that's why I think their confusion has subsided. It's like, okay, both the choices are great choices. Whoever she chooses, the love for me is going to be there. It's it's going to live out. It's just going to live out differently. But like, it's like they know that you still don't know who you're going to choose. That's also like kind of giving them a little bit of hope that yes, it could be me and not the other person. But and they're like, even if it isn't, it's fine, but I know it could be me also. But even if it is me, or even if it is them, I'm gonna feel the same kind of love that I feel right now. I'm still gonna get the same kind of energetic experience with them, and probably physical experience, emotional experience, mental experience with them. Like I've always wanted, and I knew that I deserve, in when I reached my true and authentic self of the work that I have done, like, taken over my life. Like, this is my time. Like, your persons are saying that this is our time, and I've dealt with the past, and now I know this is going to be a ultimate love story of our time. I didn't even know this was at the bottom of the deck. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. I just wanted you all to see that this is divine time. I was talking about it. Now is my time, and then this card shows up at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Uh, the Seven of Cups. Let's clarify the Seven of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. Mhm. They are still a little shy because they still remember time that they were rejected. They felt rejected, and they began this journey powered by rejection. They were not they It's like their worst fear came by. Like the only fear and the worst fear that they had was being rejected by the one that they love, the one for them. And that happened, that actually happened. And they're like, my worst fear has been realized. And okay, so who cares? And who cares about anything else? Like, my worst fear has been realized. And now i I have to learn to secure myself through this amount of pain that, God and universe would do this to me, that I have to see this day where I was rejected by my beloved. It's like, God, you promised me, like, I would always be loved by them. And then they felt rejected by you, and they're like, now I have to just take care of my own self. Um, and they saw you do that as well. They've seen you do that as well, because what kind of happened as well. They rejected you also. They resisted you. They resisted you so much by focusing too much on work and their financial independence and their something to do with finances. They focus so much that uh, it it created an energy of resistance at first, and then they were like, okay, this is working. Me focusing on strengthening my finances is working, is working. um, but then that they were avoiding you, or they were overlooking you. So that they were not paying attention to you. So, like, this was you were doing your own thing, and they were just focused on money, 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 right? Finances, and building these finances for the future, securing your future together, you and them. But then they ignored you, um, uh, resisted talking to you, and that resistance kept building on top of each other. And finally it became like they rejected you. It's like you added the resistance, what, 8 times, 8 of pentacles, and then the ninth time was like, okay, now this is rejection. And even through that rejection, they just even before that, during that, and after, immediately after that, they just saw that you were the same all throughout. Even when they were focused on you, and then after they stopped focusing on you and started focusing on money, and then after focusing on finances and money so much, and then uh, outright rejecting you in a moment, because that was the only thing that was left, and that had to happen. in- uh, During that, and even after that, you were just yourself, and they learned from that. And now that they realize that, okay, I need to work on myself and work on my energy, and this is where I aspire to be. This is what I want to do. I want to learn to be more like her, or him. Your persons are saying that. Both of your persons are saying that. They are inspired by you, inspired, and not in like a fearful way or an ego based way, or like, I need to be better than him or her. No, no, not like that. It's like, look at that, he or she has done this person that I've loved so much and has been such a uh core human in my life. He or she's been doing this all along, and they do it without breaking a sweat or having any kind of uh, uh, realization that they're doing this. They don't even they my love didn't change them, my rejection didn't change them, people's hatred didn't change them, challenges of the world that didn't change them. At first I thought that they were really stupid and they're gonna get into trouble, but no, it's like they're unfazed. Your ability to be unfazed and continue like living life as it happens, like on the go, because they also see that, you know, you're helpless. You just put your hands up and then you're going to show up in the way that you have to, your soul has to show up to face other people. Other people are just like these, whoever they might be, like you've treated these other people except for your persons like ghosts coming in to haunt them. So so your persons, both your persons, realize that you have ultimately been loyal to them and only them. Anytime you shut up, it's because you've been loyal to them. These two people in your life, these two masculines in your life, you've kept quiet for them. You've uh, you fought for them. You've spoken up for them. It's 3 o'clock, and they've probably not even been a part of your life. Um, in any kind of traditional connection of even friendship or work relation or anything, like, you know, y'all not being school friends or y'all have not grown up together, and but then they just realize that, okay, both your persons realize that, oh my god, this creature has always been loyal to my soul, my energy, my mind. And that is inspiring to them. Mm. They feel really rejected by you and shot down by you, though. They really felt the pain. Both your both the people, your highest level soulmate and your divine masculine counterpart, they both felt extremely shot down by you, extremely shot down and rejected by you, fiercely. This is a clarification for uh, Eight of Pentacles and Eight of Pentacles, but this Eight of Pentacles is the feeling energy, and this is the speaking. So they're not speaking. They're not speaking their mind because they're split. They're split. There's a split in what they think they know. Is what they think they know, and versus what they know, what they think they feel, what versus what they feel. That's why they can't speak. Like, it's like whenever they want to say something about you, speak something about you or to you, it's just like it feels like their tongue is cut off. And and this kind of has cut off the connection between their the the tongue and the brain and their mouth and their heart. Like, it's just like cut off. Connection is cut off. It's blocked. It's blocked is because they're trying to protect themselves, but they know that the protection, they're trying to protect themselves against you, and it's just like a bed of feathers. There's no protection. It's just like, it's like they're trying to bring their energies together first, like in the attempt of dispersing these people, in the attempt of, like, um, digesting this rejection and being rejected, rejecting you, and this entire rejection business, being reject realizing that they rejected you, and that's what, and you rejected them because that was going to happen, and it was bound to happen, and you were dealing some kind of rejection thing, like actually going through the experience of being rejected by each other, and knowing that that's why it happened versus actually feeling it, like the pain of it. That is what is creating the block between them expressing what they think and feel to you. So okay, let's move on. uh let's clarify the Four of Wands, Five of Pentacles, and King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles showed up in this reading three times. The Fool. Okay, I don't know what to say about this. And this just flipped over. I don't know. I'm being asked to hold it. I don't know whether it's part of the reading. Okay. We have the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, and the Ace of Cups is sliding out. Okay, so but then the thing is, like, they've had this tower moment. It's like they want a new beginning from all this business, and they're asking you to have patience, wait for some time before they're able to speak, and we know now why. But it's like they've just had some tower moment. It's just like they've had a massive tower moment about this new beginning post sending these ghosts away from their life. It's like it's coming through as a consequences of us stretching their request uh way too far, way too far. Like, I'm not going to speak till this is done, and you have to have patience till then. It's like they've stretched that so far that they realize when this new beginning happens post this, they've had some they've had some tower moment about post apocalypse. Okay, this is like the post apocalyptic tower. Um, all right, let's clarify. They know there's going to be some kind of, not devastating, but devastating in a great way kind of consequences, post apocalyptic like consequences. We have the King of Cups of not speaking, like, expecting somebody to have patience when you have said nothing ever. Like, while you've been clearing your past and south node, like, when this new beginning is here, when you are in your north node life with your beloved. Eight of Pentacles and the Sun card. Like, yes, when you are going to have to speak, uh, that that tower moment, like, there is definitely going to be one massive tower moment. It's going to be good for you, but for your people, your persons, the masculine highest level soulmate and your divine masculine counterpart, that the tower moment's gonna hit them like crazy. It's definitely coming through as a personal tower moment, and but now, in that tower moment, that's gonna be the first time they're gonna have to, like, um they're gonna have to literally, like, talk to you, talk to you, talk through you, to you through that tower moment. I'm just really tired of bots here. if you're a genuine if you're a genuine listener, if you're genuinely listening to my message, please like avoid chatting on the live stream or in the comment section, um, because it's just I don't want that. Like, I've removed that comment and I don't want to keep checking this. Um, my channel is not ready for communication on comment section anywhere, even in the live chat or comment section. Hello and please and welcome to my reading. Please continue listening to the reading if you like it. Just give me a thumbs up. No interactions here. This was just to inform you that I'm not talking to anyone, communicating with anyone here. Even if your intentions are good, my channel is not ready for communication in the comments section and chat section. Please respect that. So they realize that in the new beginning they're going to have one solid tower moment of realization, and at that time they're going to have to, it's like they have used the no communication with you as a way of, like, avoiding talking about all of these things that they are doing, but all of these experiences, because they feel shy, they feel embarrassed that they have to go through this, and they don't want you to see, they don't want you to hear, they don't want you to know anything. But at this point they've realized, and that this is what they want to say to you as well, that I know there is going to come a time in the future, in our happily ever after, in our new beginning, uh, in our new life, in our dream reality. Both your persons are saying this, that we know that we're going to have to tell you everything about this. We're going to have to pour it out. We are going to have to speak up about it. We know that, and we're going to do it. We're going to do it individually. We're going to probably talk to you together, talk to each other, all of that. We know that is happening, and that energy is really hitting us hard now, even before we've got we know that that is divinely orchestrated, and that is going to happen. It's going to happen. um, all of our feelings for you, first of all, are going to burst out into the open, and we're going to profess our love, like in the undying love, and all of that is going to happen. This is what they're saying. uh, but right now they're like, we can still be blah about it, and you can also be blah about it, like, like, okay, yeah, so what, like, they love me so much, like, all three of you are under that energy, in that phase right now, where then you're like, yeah, so what, yeah, it's love, yeah, of course we always knew, like, of course it was her, it was him, like, uh like, whatever, like, you all are in that phase right now, but all three of you uh are feeling this, that it's going to burst out. Like, you have had the chance of, you have given yourself that chance, because you know that you don't want this outburst and of things. So you have been speaking about things, expressing your feelings and thoughts, even though it was very uncomfortable and debilitating. You've been speaking your mind and heart whenever the opportunity was presented, or not, like, sending telepathic messages, or or psychic messages, a dream channeling, and all of that. You've done that, to express your thoughts and feelings, but your divine masculine soulmate and divine masculine counterpart have not. So they know that's coming up, and it's like they want to warn you that don't freak out. Like, we're acting cool right now, but we're definitely going to be really uncool and like, yeah, okay. Transformation. We have the sun card, uh, and the chariot being clarified by the death card. So we have, oh, let's I don't know, that threw me off. It's like it's the end of, it's the end of the struggle now. It's the end of the struggle. It's the end of the transformation. It's like this entire scenario has been transformed. It's being transformed into peace and happily ever after. This is what they want to tell you, that I have done my part to assure that there is a happily ever after permanently for us. This is like permanent transformation, and it is happening fast because it is the last bit. It's going to be gone, like it's going to be done really fast, and we're going to be in the new beginning like really fast. We're already there energetically. We have already deactivated these the attackers, the karmics, the fake people, all of them, everyone. It could be your parents, it could be your friends, it could be anyone. We have deactivated that successfully. They are telling you that they know that you have always done this. They learned from you, remember? They're like, yes, we learned from the best and we have done it. We have deactivated them. We have deactivated all the problematic people, all the interfering energies, all the interfering people have been deactivated. It's dead to that. So let's get some Fairy Lenormand Oracle cards. Yeah, the gentleman making the offer. Interesting. Both of these people uh, have faced the death of somebody that they really loved. They've pined for that kind of a person, and they've 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 seen that person die. They've longed for that person, and the person has died. They were used to living with the ghost of somebody that they felt love towards, and they have those ghosts around in their house, and the tree, in trees and houses, and it's like they always felt that this this person were their lucky charm that turned on them. A lucky charm died on them. Yeah, and now that lucky charm turned on them and is like cursing them from the skies, cursing them through all the symbols of love, all like relationships. So like whoever this person is, like whoever these people are that your person's lost, and that their spirit has been haunting them basically. While they were alive, they felt they like these people who died like painted a picture that they were a little they were their little fairy, like, bringing about good luck and this charmed life. But these were like dark spirits, dark souls, who like had them fooled for a while, and then they died, and then it keeps haunting, these spirits keep haunting them. So that angle, and then from the skies as well, they feel the presence of these dark spirits that they once thought were their lucky charm, like they're learning to lay those spirits to rest. It's like they're showing them a see, this is the Jack of Hearts. This is like they're trying to show these evil spirits, yes, yes, this is it. Yeah, this is us together. This is their strategy with those evil spirits. This is maybe there was a child involved as well. Those evil spirits. Um, those evil spirits were nothing but sirens, sirens calling out to them in the dead of night. But this full moon, that entire the hold that those siren spirits had on them, even if it was like through this child or the loss of this child, that is ending. That is what is ending. Yeah, and the and the and this the hold of this feminine energy that poses like a lady, that is also ending. This memory of this child that has been haunting, that is ending. It's like they've banished those evil, they will banish those spirits into purgatory, and they will be whipped and corrected into that, and there'll be some kind of freedom to animals and animal spirits and spirits, good spirits that have been in rocks, and woodland spirits basically. And woodland spirits, woodland animal spirits, and the dog basically moved out of the woods and transformed from wolves into domestic animals for us. So like that kind of we are now going to be, because the evil spirits have been banished and sent to purgatory, we are going to restore a connection with nature. We're going to be able to restore a connection with nature. It's just like yeah, conversation with the snakes, and learning how to be snake charmers, and not ignore the snakes in our life and that cause damage. Yeah, that's a lot from the Lenormand Oracle. Based on this, I wanted to see what's coming up. So let's see. Yeah, I know. That was it. The first set of cards up there. That was the energy. Okay, that's what I have for you. I will see you in the next live. Thank you.